I guess it's always the broken characters that get the worst endings in the wizarding world. Why?
Because we're beautiful. Future.
Whatever. My regular niffler. Hello beautiful people, how's it going? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Maledictis and Credence from Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. This is part 3 in a series of videos in which I break down every single new bit of information that we've gotten on Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald over the past couple of weeks. Obviously, this doesn't include the new trailer, which is going to come out in like 5 or 6 days, which is really exciting. But in today's video, I wanted to focus on Credence and the Maledictis, who I'm going to name the Maledictis, which yes, I'm still naming the Maledictis until we actually get the confirmation that she is Nagini, even though we all clearly know that she is Nagini. So upon reading the new Collider article on all of the new character descriptions that we've gotten, we have uncovered a lot of new information about every single character in the Fantastic Beasts franchise, which is crazy, because at the moment we have like 72 of them, and each one of them has to have like enough plot development to carry a 2.5-hour movie. That's an impossible task, but you know, I trust Joe with it. So let's you and me together try to unpack what's going on with Credence and the Maledictis by reading Credence's character description. Let's do this. Credence has come to Paris, where he is desperately searching for his real mother, hoping to learn his true identity. More self-assured than he had ever been under the abusive rule of his adoptive mother, Credence is still vulnerable and alone, save for one friend, a Maledictis. However, he now has total control of his Obscurus, the magical force that has been suppressed within him for years, making him a danger in the eye of some and a potential tool to others. So essentially what this is saying is that the Ministry want him dead, Grindelwald wants to use him, and I really feel bad for my boy Credence. Ouch! This essentially confirms my theory that Tina is out looking for him, as I mentioned in my previous video, but this is a lot of information to take on. Firstly, I'm really glad that Credence has become a lot more confident in this film, because Credence is a really broken character, and you guys know how much Joe loves to literally murder broken characters. So any kind of positivity is a great thing for me to hear upon reading about Credence, because I was worried. Really worried. In fact, I think we all were. Another interesting point that I wanted to mention is the fact that he is actually looking for his real mother. I don't know who that could be, but I do know that him and Lita Lestrange are probably related, which is a really interesting fact, considering the fact that they don't look anything alike, and I don't know how that's going to work out, but I guess we'll have to wait until the movie comes out. And another thing I wanted to talk about is how weirdly close he seems to be getting to the Maledictis. And what's really shocking about that is the fact that we know that she's going to transform into a beast forever. So really, what's going to happen is Credence is going to lose the only friend that he's ever had, which is honestly a tragedy, which goes against everything I've just said, because now I'm realizing that it's more bad than it is good stuff that's going to happen to him. But one thing I do say is really good about Credence is the fact that he has learned to completely control his Obscurus, which is a big step up from the previous movie, because when he went out of control, he literally went around destroying New York City. And who wants to see an Obscurus destroying Paris? Actually, I would. Paris is a beautiful place. I've always wanted to visit, but you know, it would be really cool to see it get smothered in this film. Because at the end of the day, the movie is about a war, and what's a war without pain and suffering? And now moving on to the Maledictis, which is a really weird theory that I have, but let's just read first. The Maledictis appears to be a beautiful young woman, but she is the carrier of a blood curse that destines her to transform permanently into a beast. She is first seen as the star attraction to the Circus Arcanus, a Wizarding World circus where her transformative powers are being exploited by its cruel owner and ringmaster Skender. But the Maledictis has also found a friend in one of the menial workers there, Credence. After they escape from the circus together, the Maledictis becomes Credence's companion and confident in his search for his identity. Now, the theory I have about this is the fact that I'm realizing now that the Maledictis at the moment seems to control her powers and control her transformations, which means essentially we're going to be seeing a lot of Nagini, the actual snake, in this film, which is very exciting, because they haven't actually shown it in any of the trailers. They've actually shown a bit of the circus, but they never actually showed what was inside the ring, so it's probably Nagini, and I'm telling you guys right now, if it's not Nagini, I'm actually gonna punch myself in the face, but if it is, I called it. I mean, I really did. All of this new information just honestly just keeps reminding me of all of the new and exciting stuff we're going to be getting with this new film franchise. I'm so glad that they're continuing with this Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts tie-in kind of situation. It's a lot of fun, and it does really get me excited. And that's pretty much it. So there you have it, guys. That was my video on the Maledictis and Credence. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and a comment down below. Go ahead and follow me on social medias, because my links are in the description box below, and subscribe to my channel to see a lot more Harry Potter content. Bye guys!